Welcome to Mindful Moments. Nourish your mind on the go. This audio uses AI narration to present our original book analysis. The world of demigods and monsters awaits as we delve into the Titan's Curse. It's the third book in Rick Riordan's captivating Percy Jackson series. Remember Percy Jackson?
Oh, absolutely.
The teenager who discovered he was the son of Poseidon. Well, get ready, because in this installment, he faces even greater challenges. The goddess Artemis is captured, and a prophecy foretells the potential downfall of Olympus.
Yeah, this book kicks off with a thrilling encounter. At Westover Hall, it's a seemingly ordinary boarding school. Percy and his friends from Camp Half-Blood. They stumble upon Bianca and Nico D'Angelo, two siblings with a mysterious past, and a deep connection to the underworld. Their arrival adds a new layer of intrigue to the story, especially when you consider their lineage, and the potential impact it could have on the unfolding events.
Yeah, the escape from Westover Hall. It's classic Riordan, blending those familiar high school anxieties with a monstrous twist. But amidst the chaos, we're introduced to the Hunters of Artemis, these fierce, independent warriors who are completely devoted to the goddess.
Yeah, their presence really shifts the dynamics of the story. You have this group of powerful female figures who operate outside the traditional structures of the Olympian world, and their arrival coincides with the capture of Artemis, adding another layer of complexity to the quest ahead.
Speaking of the quest, the prophecy received from the Oracle of Delphi really throws a wrench into things. 5 shall go west to the goddess in chains. 1 shall be lost in the land without rain, and 1 shall perish by a parent's hand. Each line is like a puzzle piece, and you're constantly trying to figure out who it applies to and what it means for the characters' fates.
It's a brilliant example of Riordan's talent for foreshadowing. He drops these cryptic clues that keep you on the edge of your seat, wondering how they'll play out and who might be in danger.
Their journey westward is a whirlwind of encounters with mythical creatures. We see the Nemean lion, skeletal warriors, and even a giant bronze automaton named Talos. It's one thrilling encounter after another, and Riordan's descriptions are so vivid that you can practically picture these creatures coming to life.
And then there's the Gods Junkyard, this fascinating location that really highlights Riordan's ability to blend ancient myth with modern elements. It's a repository for discarded magical objects, a place where the remnants of the past collide with the disposability of the present. What do you think? Is Riordan making a statement about how we value or devalue the relics of history?
It definitely makes you think about what we choose to preserve and what we choose to discard. But amidst the junkyard's chaos, they stumble upon something extraordinary. Bessie, an adorable cow serpent, that turns out to be the Ophiutorus.
The Ophiutorus is a creature of immense power. Its sacrifice capable of destroying Olympus. This discovery throws a major moral dilemma into the mix, especially for Thalia, the daughter of Zeus. She's tempted by the Titan Lord Kronos, who promises her power, in exchange for the Ophiutorus' sacrifice.
It's a pivotal moment in the story, as we see Thalia grapple with this impossible choice. Does she side with the forces of good, knowing it might cost her everything, or does she succumb to the allure of power, potentially dooming Olympus in the process?
Yeah, the tension really builds as the group faces the formidable Titan Atlas on Mount Tamalpais. This scene, with Atlas forcing Artemis to bear the weight of the sky, it echoes that classic myth, but Riordan adds his own twist. By weaving in the garden of the Hesperides and the fearsome dragon Ladon, it's a visual spectacle, but it's also a poignant reminder of the burdens these characters carry, both literally and figuratively.
And amidst this epic confrontation, we witness Zoe Nightshade's heartbreaking sacrifice. Her loyalty to Artemis is unwavering, even in the face of her own demise.
Yeah, Zoe's death is a significant turning point in this story. It underscores the theme of selflessness that runs through the series. These characters, these demi-gods, they're constantly putting themselves in harm's way for the greater good. And Zoe's sacrifice, in particular, it highlights the complexities of immortality. Despite being a hunter, she's still bound by her past, by the mistakes of her father, the Titan Atlas. Her death, in a way, frees her from those burdens.
And it paves the way for Thalia's momentous decision to join the Hunters of Artemis, defying the prophecy that seemed to have her fate sealed.
Yeah, it's a powerful statement about free will and choosing your own path, even when it means going against the expectations of the gods themselves. Thalia's decision to become a hunter allows her to escape the prophecy's grasp and embrace a life of independence and strength. What stands out to you about this choice? Is it purely about self-preservation, or is there something more profound at play?
I think it's a combination of both. She's protecting herself, yes, but she's also embracing a sisterhood, a community of strong, capable women who fight for what they believe in.
And let's not forget the revelation of Nico D'Angelo's parentage. Discovering he's the son of Hades introduces a whole new layer of complexity to the story. Not only does he possess this incredible power over the dead, but he also has a personal stake in the battle against Kronos.
Right. It's clear that Nico's journey is just beginning, and his unique abilities are bound to play a significant role in the upcoming war.
Absolutely. And speaking of new characters, the Titan's Curse also introduces us to Aphrodite, the goddess of love, who appears in the most unexpected way, arriving in a glamorous limousine in the middle of the desert.
It's a scene that highlights Riordan's humor and his ability to weave in these lighthearted moments, even amidst the seriousness of the overarching plot.
But Aphrodite's appearance is more than just comic relief. It reminds us that even in a world on the brink of war, love and beauty still have a place, and her meddling, while seemingly whimsical, often has a deeper purpose. It adds an element of unpredictability to the relationships between the characters.
Now, before we wrap up, let's revisit that central prophecy. 5 shall go west to the goddess in chains. 1 shall be lost in the land without rain, and 1 shall perish by a parent's hand. As the story unfolds, we see how these lines become entangled with the characters' choices and destinies.
The prophecy serves as a constant reminder of the looming threat. But it's not a straightforward prediction. It's open to interpretation, and that's what makes it so compelling. Riordan allows the characters, and the reader, to grapple with the ambiguity of fate. Is it predetermined? Or can their actions alter the course of events?
And as we reach the end of the Titan's Curse, we're left with a sense of impending doom. Kronos is gaining power. Luke remains by his side, and the final battle for Olympus draws closer. What does this leave you thinking about as you consider the series as a whole?
It's a reminder that this isn't just a standalone adventure. The Titan's Curse is a crucial chapter in the larger Percy Jackson saga. It leaves us with a sense of anticipation, a yearning to see how the prophecy ultimately plays out, and what sacrifices these characters will have to make to save the world.
Yeah, the Titan's Curse really showcases Riordan's skill as a storyteller. He blends action, humor, and mythology in a way that resonates with readers of all ages.
Yeah.
But there's also this underlying depth that encourages you to think critically about the themes he's exploring.
Yeah, what I appreciate is how Riordan weaves in these complex ideas about identity, choice, and responsibility without ever being preachy. He lets the story unfold naturally, allowing the reader to draw their own conclusions.
And his portrayal of the gods is fantastic. They're these larger-than-life figures, but they're also flawed and relatable. You see their struggles, their triumphs, their petty squabbles, and it makes them feel more human, despite their immortality.
It makes the Olympian world feel more accessible, more believable, which in turn draws you deeper into the story. And the Titan's Curse is full of memorable moments. Percy's underwater encounter with the Ophiuchus is a great example. It's not just a daring rescue. It's a moment that reveals Percy's compassion and his growing sense of responsibility.
I love that his act of saving this seemingly insignificant creature ends up having major implications for the prophecy. It shows how even the smallest choices can have ripple effects, especially in a world where fate and free will are constantly at odds.
Thalia's confrontation with Zeus in the throne room is another powerful scene. Her decision to become a hunter is a bold rejection of the path that was laid out for her, and it speaks to the theme of female empowerment that runs throughout the series.
Yeah, it's a reminder that we have the power to shape our own destinies, even when it feels like the odds are stacked against us. And then there's Zoe's sacrifice, which, let's be honest, is one of the most heartbreaking moments in the entire series. It's a testament to her loyalty and her courage, and it reinforces the idea that true heroism often involves great sacrifice.
Her death also brings a new layer of meaning to the prophecy. The line, "One shall perish by a parent's hand," takes on a whole new significance when we consider Zoe's past and her relationship with her father, the Titan Atlas.
Yeah, it's one of those moments where you realize that Riordan has been planting these seeds all along, and they suddenly blossom into something profound and unexpected.
Exactly. And as we delve deeper into the series, these subtle details and connections become even more apparent. The Titan's Curse is more than just a thrilling adventure. It's a crucial stepping stone in Percy's journey, and it sets the stage for the epic battles to come.
So if you're looking for a book that will keep you entertained, make you think, and leave you wanting more, The Titan's Curse is definitely worth checking out. It's a captivating blend of mythology, action, and heart, and it's a story that will stay with you long after you finish reading it.
And remember, this is just one chapter in the Percy Jackson saga. There's so much more to discover, so many more twists and turns to come if you haven't already. I highly recommend diving into the entire series.
Yeah, it's a journey worth taking, filled with mythical creatures, unforgettable characters, and epic battles that will keep you on the edge of your seat. So there you have it, our deep dive into the Titan's Curse. We hope this analysis has given you a new appreciation for the book and its significance within the Percy Jackson series.
And remember, knowledge is most valuable when it's shared and discussed. What resonated with you the most? Share your thoughts and insights in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective.
And as always, we encourage you to explore the source material for yourself. The Titan's Curse is a book that rewards multiple readings, revealing new layers of meaning and complexity with each encounter. Subscribe to our channel for more insightful book analyses, and click the link in the description to purchase The Titan's Curse today. Support mindful moments and keep those neurons firing.